guts, you can win Ben Stein's money.
And now, the man who put the funk in Waggles, Ben Stein.
You're as cold as ice. You're willing to sacrifice my love. And I'm willing to sacrifice $5,000 to these people. You're smarter than I am. Now, why have I done it? Call me crazy. Just because I named my son Richard Milhouse Stein. No. Also call me fairly sure that they don't have a chance against me. Now, let's turn to the cool to my gang, Jimmy Kimmel, and find out who these maniacs are.
Thanks. Bryan Johnson is contestant number 1. He's a theater student at UCLA. What, you want to be an actor then, I guess?
Yeah.
Well, you got the haircut for it, certainly. You know, you got that actor thing going.
He has his undershirt on.
Yeah, he's got his undershirt on. That's another prerequisite here in Los Angeles. Contestant number 2 is Diana Hook. She's from Berkeley. She is a rare book cataloger.
Very impressive.
Which, what, you take like old books and put them on a shelf?
I take old books and I write about them.
Oh, really?
And try to sell them.
Really? And does that go over? Do you sell them?
Well, my boss
who
does.
wants old books when you get fresh new ones?
Because a lot of the old books aren't around anymore.
Oh, yeah.
Except in their old versions.
I see. But I was just kidding, Diana. You're going to have to lighten up.
Diana, are you any relation to Captain Hook?
No.
No.
Haven't heard that joke today.
No, Captain Hook had a better sense of humor. And Dean Sponseller is our 3rd contestant. He's an entrepreneur, which I'm guessing in your case, Dean, means unemployed, right?
I think it might have to do with something else. I don't know.
No, what are you entrepreneuring right now?
Well, I don't know. Ben said he wants me to get him 50 Percodans, so...
All right. Sounds like Ben. Ben, these are your contestants.
I was kidding when I said that, Dean. I don't even know what a Percodan looks like. Contestants, good luck. You're going to need it. Now, everyone, please turn your attention to our game board as Jimmy tells us our first 5 topics.
And they are. Give me the middle finger to lake. Jagged little pilgrims. The acid tongue of Timothy Leary. Hop on Papadopoulos. And the smell of oxen makes me yak.
All right, contestants, in the first round, questions are worth anywhere from $50 to $150 of my money. Every time you manage to answer a question correctly, you win money and I lose it. There's no penalty for an incorrect answer except, of course, for 6 months probation. Now, we'll start with Dean. Pick a topic.
The acid tongue of Timothy Leary.
Oh, yeah. Get that. $150 question. The late Harvard professor Timothy Leary was best known for what 1960s 3-part phrase? Dean.
Tune in, turn on, and drop out.
Right on. Right on. That means you get first crack at a follow-up for $50, mother.
All right.
$50 question. In April of 1997, some of Mr. Leary's ashes were launched into space along with those of what legendary sci-fi TV producer?
Roddenberry.
Right on.
Like a dead guy carpool going on there. Our next category is newspapers God reads in the John. And Dean, you get to pick.
I'll take it. Newspapers God reads in the John.
This guy is really funny. $50 question. Founded in 1908, what church-owned General Daily newspaper is published in Boston, Massachusetts? Diana.
The Christian Science Monitor.
Right on. I'm not saying right on anymore today. $50 follow-up. What newspaper advertises itself as the nation's newspaper?
USA Today.
Very good, very good.
They also call themselves home of Larry King's crazy-ass column. Our next category is Apple Turn Overtures. And Diana, you get to choose.
I'll take Apple Turn Overtures.
$150 question. What Italian composer wrote the William Tell Overture? Diana.
Rossini.
Very good. $50 follow-up, Diana. $50 follow-up. In what country does the story of William Tell take place?
Switzerland.
Very good. Whoa. Now, before I lose any more cash, it's time to take a break. And we'll be back to see how much more money these creeps can take away from me right after this. Right now, Diana, the banana slug, is in the lead with $300 of my money. Jimmy, what's our new category?
Our new category is movies that get your periscope up. And Diana, you had the last correct answer, so you get to pick first.
Give me the Middle Finger Lake.
$150 question. In what state will you find the Finger Lakes? Bryan.
Minnesota?
No, sir. Diana.
New York.
Yes, indeed. $50 follow-up. $50 follow-up. What New York lake was the site of the 1932 and 1980 Winter Olympic Games?
Lake Placid.
Very good. Whoa.
Our next category is I'm a joker, I'm a smoker, I'm a midnight Tokyo. And Diana, you again get to choose.
I'll take the smell of oxen makes me yak.
$50 question. The yak is primarily found in the mountainous region of the Chinese territory known as the roof of the world. Name it. Bryan.
Himalayas.
No, sir, I'm sorry. Dean.
Tibet.
Yes, exactly, Tibet. $50 follow-up. What Tibetan city is home to the Potala Palace, once the winter residence of the Dalai Lama?
Lhasa.
Right on.
Bryan, you're an actor?
Sometimes.
Start acting like a contestant, huh? Our next category is Edmund Spencer for hire. And Dean, you get to choose.
I'm a joker, I'm a smoker, I'm a midnight toker.
Right. $150 question. What is the name of the index showing the average closing prices of 225 stocks on the Tokyo Stock Exchange? Bryan.
Nikkei.
Very
There
good.
you go.
$50 follow-up. What is the finance term for a payment to the stockholders from a corporation's earnings?
I have no idea.
Dean.
Dividend.
Right on.
Dean, you don't need to rub it in. We have less than 2 minutes left in the round. Our next category is Anemone of the People. And Dean, you get to choose.
Movies that get your periscope up.
Yeah.
You're turning Ben into like a drug addict or something.
In the 1995 film Crimson Tide, who played Executive Officer Hunter? Dean.
Hackman.
No. Bryan.
Washington.
Right. You got it. $50 follow-up. Name the author of the best-selling submarine thriller turned movie, The Hunt for Red October.
Tom Clancy.
You got it.
Ben doing his character from Bill and Ted 3.
Go
Which is
ahead.
coming to theaters soon.
Play.
Our next category is Tarts Not Turned Out by Sidney Biddle Barrows. And Bryan.
Jagged Little Pilgrims.
Okay, $100 question. From what English port city did the Pilgrim Fathers set out aboard the Mayflower in 1620? Bryan.
Portsmouth.
No, I'm sorry. Plymouth. $50 toss-up. What is the name of the first American Constitution drafted by the Pilgrims? Dean.
The Mayflower Compact.
Yes.
All right.
Congratulations, Diana. You've got 500 of Ben Stein's dollars. Dean, you're in second place with 400 of Ben's dollars. And Bryan, not too bad. You didn't embarrass yourself at the end there, but Ben is slinking over to bring you some bad news.
Bryan, you did great. You poured it on at the end, but you've only managed to take $300 away from me, and that means we have to say goodbye. Goodbye. It also, well, I'm sorry. It also means, I'm not that sorry. It also means I can take this $300 back that you thought you had won. And now, when we come back, these two survivors will try to get deeper into my wallet, and I will defend my money by actually becoming a contestant. Stay tuned.
Whether it be Diana, the smiling librarian, or Ben's drug dealer here, Dean, I don't know, you've done something to him. Goes on to play against Ben one-on-one for $5,000. Let's check our topics. They are carbon dating before Anna Nicole Smith, Gdanskin in the dark, I'll take the Patriots and 6.5 over the Scuds. Live and let Ullman. And voulez-vous casser avec moi ce soir? That's a little French for you, Ben. It's your money. You get to go first.
I'll take Gdansk in the dark.
All right, for $300, the Polish port city of Gdansk sits at the mouth of the Vistula River on what sea? Ben?
Baltic.
Baltic is right, yeah. Our next category. Music more infuriating than the ice cream truck jingle. Ben?
I'll take the Patriots and 6.5 over the Scuds.
All right, for $400, name 2 of the 3 CNN reporters who covered the beginning of the Persian Gulf War from their room in the Al Rashid Hotel. Ben?
Wolf Blitzer and Christine Amanpour.
Wrong and wrong. Dean?
Peter Arnett and Wolf Blitzer.
No,
You
that
already
is not
said
correct.
that was wrong.
Diana, want to take a shot at it?
Peter Arnett and Bernard Shaw.
That's absolutely right.
Whoa.
Kurt Loder and Tabitha Soren were in the next room reporting for MTV.
Wow.
Our next category is The Boy Who Cried Steppenwolf. And Diana, you get the pen.
I'll try Voulez-vous casser avec moi ce soir?
Wow. Them old books must have some French in them. For $300, other than meat, what is the main ingredient in a traditional French cassoulet? Diana?
Cabbage.
No. Dean?
Potatoes.
No. Ben?
Rice.
No. But it sounds like you guys got a nice meal going, so enjoy. Beans is the correct answer. Our next category, metaphors be with you. And Diana, again, you get to choose.
I'll try metaphors be with you.
All right, for $200, in Hamlet, what famous metaphor immediately follows, whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer? Diana?
The slings and arrows of outrageous fortune.
That is correct, yes, absolutely. You get a good glimpse of she's smoking you there, Dean.
I know.
Our next category is, her shorts were so tight I could see her hindline. Diana?
I'll try The Boy Who Cried Steppenwolf.
All right, for $200, in what city did the Steppenwolf Theater Company, whose original members include John Malkovich and Gary Sinise, begin? Dean?
Chicago.
Chicago is right, yeah. Dean staging a comeback. Our next category, eating Raoul Wallenberg. And Dean, you get to choose.
Carbon dating before Anna Nicole Smith.
All right, for $300, the process of carbon dating measures the decay in what radioactive isotope? Diana?
Carbon-14.
Carbon-14, absolutely right. We're approaching the middle of the round. Our next category is yucca, cactus juice again. Ben, you're still playing?
I don't know why.
Diana, you're next.
Music more infuriating than the ice cream truck jingle.
All right, for $500 of Ben's dollars, what American composer wrote the music for the 1997 movie Kundun and co-created the minimalist opera Einstein on the Beach? Diana?
Philip Glass.
That's absolutely right. Ben, get your hand out of your pants and on the buzzer. Our next category, Ding-a-linguists. And, hey, it's Diana with control.
Ding-a-linguists.
All right, for $300, what language was devised in 1887 by linguist L.L. Zamenhof in the hope that it would become the language of all mankind? Diana.
Esperanto.
Esperanto is right. The sound of Dean's doom means the round is over. Diana, you've got $2,200 of Ben's money. That is unbelievable. Unfortunately for Dean, that means he's got to go.
Dean, you are a fierce competitor, and you're going to be a famous actor someday, or maybe a famous singer or something, but you are history on this show. And since you're leaving, I get to take your $600 back and add it to my total. Whoa! Now we've reached the final financial crush. You, Diana, fellow Santa Cruzan, but awesomely smarter than any students I had, maybe within moments of winning all $5,000 of my money. That is, I usually say if you're smarter, quicker, and luckier than I am, but let's just say if you don't drop dead in the next 5 minutes. Stay in your seats. We'll be right back.
$1,000 of Ben Stein's money.
Congratulations. Congratulations, 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 Diana, you brilliant banana slug. Now we're down to just you against just me, and I'm very tempted to say, Ben Stein, good luck, you're going to need it. Anyway, so far you've taken $2,200 away from me, and that is yours to keep no matter what happens. But now you have a chance, albeit a small one, to walk out of here with all $5,000 in my cash. I would say, if I could possibly bet $5,000 on you, I would. But anyway, what you have to do is beat me in the best of 10 test of knowledge. Could you explain to the group, please, Jimmy?
Yes, my muffin button. I am going to ask Ben and Diana the same 10 questions. Diana, if you can answer more of them than Ben can, very simple. His $5,000 goes home with you.
And, as always, I swear on the honesty and integrity of Bill Clinton that I have no knowledge of the questions to be asked.
Diana, you can go first or second.
I will go first.
Are you prepared to take Ben on?
I shall do my best.
Ben, this may be your daughter.
Oh.
To the booths, everybody. To the booths. All right. Diana, are you always this excitable?
Usually.
You're making Ben look like a live wire. All right, Diana, we have 60 seconds for you to answer 10 questions. Are you prepared?
I shall do my best.
Yeah, we heard that earlier.
Okay.
Here
Yes.
we go. The Peace of Vereeniging ended what South African conflict?
Pass. Don't know.
On what continent is McMurdo Sound located?
Don't know.
What British poet wrote Prometheus Unbound?
Shelley.
Yes. What country leads the world in wheat production?
Canada.
No. The cones used in color vision respond only to what three colors of the visible spectrum?
Red, blue, and green.
Yes. Name the 1938 Pulitzer Prize-winning play in which a stage manager comments on all of the action.
Our town.
Yes. Titan is the largest moon of what planet?
Jupiter.
No. Louis C. Merletti is the director of what government agency?
Don't know.
What type of auto racing is governed by NASCAR?
Stock car racing.
Yes. What French term for a dead-end street actually means bottom of the bag?
Cul-de-sac.
That is absolutely correct, and congratulations, you got 5 out of 10. The Boer War is one you missed. Antarctica is the continent. China leads the world in wheat. Saturn is Titan's home planet, and the Secret Service is Louis Merletti's place. And now let's see if Ben is up to the task. Ben, are you up to the task? Shall you do your best?
Okay. I'm just sort of
It's time to snap out of it, Stein.
Speechless that there's anyone that smart who came out of UC Santa Cruz.
All right.
Okay.
5 is the number you have to beat. 60 seconds, 10 questions. Let's begin. The Peace of Vereeniging ended what South African conflict?
The Boer War.
Yes. On what continent is McMurdo Sound located?
Antarctica.
Yes. What British poet wrote Prometheus Unbound?
Blake.
No. What country leads the world in wheat production?
United States.
No. The cones used in color vision respond only to what three colors of the visible spectrum?
Blue, red, and yellow.
No. Name the 1938 Pulitzer Prize-winning play in which a stage manager comments on all of the action.
Our town.
Yes. Titan is the largest moon of what planet?
Jupiter.
No. Louis C. Merletti is the director of what government agency?
Agriculture Department.
No. What type of auto racing is governed by NASCAR?
Stock car racing.
Yes. What French term for a dead-end street actually means bottom of the bag?
Cul-de-sac.
Cul-de-sac is absolutely right. Ben Stein, you have tied the answering machine. Come on out here. And come on out of that booth. We have a tie here. 5-5, everybody.
Louis Merletti. I didn't know that one, judges. Well, you didn't beat me, Diane, but for proving that you're my intellectual equal today, you are going to take home another $1,000 to go with the $2,200 you've already got. So that means you're going to be walking on with $3,200. I've managed to successfully defend $1,800, which I will use to take on my next opponent. And we're out of time. Till next time, when I give 3 more people a chance to win Ben Stein's money.